Hello everybody, Shadow SP here, and we are back playing more Yggdra Union. Well, we just retook the Fantazinian capital, so that was a thing. Now we are going to, I'm gonna say, Machina Bridge, just to be different. Let's do it. If I had the Japanese text in front of me, I'd be able to tell you what it was actually called. The Imperial Army suffered a crushing defeat at Paltina, their forces scattering in retreat. Among them was Emperor Volcasa, seen retreating along the main road to Corona. When Yggdra received word, she was overcome with rage and pursued him alone, holy sword in hand. When Milanor and the others realized this, they left Durant to protect the castle and chased after the princess. So, Yggdra, rage and bloodlust filling her brain. Now a green unit. That's never a good sign in a strategy game. We've spotted Golkasa retreating with enemy troops. His guards are escorting him. He seems to be injured. Golkasa! He will not escape! Hey, where'd Yggdra go? The princess seems to have stormed off after Golkasa. What? By herself? That idiot! Esquire Milanor, what is the matter? Yggdra just charged off to whack Golkasa by herself. What? I'm going after her. Durant, protect the castle. Okay, so, we need some morale healing. After getting, that brutal encounter against Golkasa. Luckily, it wasn't so bad. Oh look, the hero badge. It gives always ace. That's a really good ability, actually. We could use the Ogre Blade for healing. Wouldn't be the worst decision in the world. The other option is just using a couple medallions, but medallions get scarcer and scarcer the further you get in the game. So you gotta be careful about using them too early. I think we're just gonna use the Ogre Blade. That'll bring Milanor back up to pretty strong morale status. He's got 4 luck, not a problem. We are going to be bringing Nietzsche. So that's a thing we've got to be aware of. Not a problem there either, though. This Cat's Eye is one of the items we got last map. It gives advantage at night. This is a night-locked map, if I'm remembering correctly. I think once Nietzsche runs out of the... Depending on what Nietzsche's stats are, once the Ice Javelin falls off, we might give her the Grilled Griffin. Alright, so, I mean, the cards kind of pick themselves here. We go with Steel, Shield Barrier, Gravity Chaos, Blizzard. We go with Revolution, Mind Change, Banshee's Cry. I'm actually going to go with Ace Guard. And Flame. So let's look at our map. Wow. 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 Yeah, so we don't really know what's going on. This would be a great map for Durant if he were available on this map. But he's not. I think I'm going to heal Nietzsche a little bit. Want to look at the morale, it's kind of low, and we kind of want to deal with that later. We kind of don't want to have Nietzsche go down. Alright, so yeah, let's just use a dud. I'm not here to collect things. I'm here to win the game. Alright, let's do it. You won't escape me! Wait, Yggdra! It's too dangerous to go alone! Killia, go ahead and cut her off! No way! I'm done helping someone else get revenge. She's waging a war without even thinking of her friends. Hey! People like her can do fine without people like me. We're leaving, Al. Animal noises. Hey! Killia! So Yggdra gets the high status. That's pretty cool. Golkasa! Halt right there! The enemy is gaining on us. Quickly! Over the bridge! This combat looks bleak for Yggdra. If it weren't for the fact that the high status is not the only status that Yggdra has. So I think we talked about it at some point, but there is an invincible status as well. Yggdra has it on this map. At least at the beginning here. Obviously, that since we picked units, there's actually fighting that involves the units that we picked. Yggdra's not involved in that because she's not one of the units that was picked. She's a green unit, and this is all a cutscene, essentially. We're not doing anything while this is happening. Yeah, so, you know, Yggdra gets completely obliterated by the counterattack here. And she wins. Because she's got the invincible status. Yeah. Get beaten by essentially cheating. Golkasa. Alright. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, I don't think that the game has any particular safeguards against Yggdra getting a crit. But if she does, Golkasa has the protect status. So that doesn't matter. Basically, this part of this map will always play out this way. No matter what happens in the actual fights. In addition to the invincible status, I'm pretty sure that to make the fights go faster, they gave Yggdra a big damage bonus in these fights. Because otherwise they would not go anywhere near this fast. So yeah, I think this might actually be the first time we've seen the protect status proc. Which is wild, considering that when I play this game usually, I do a lot more min-maxing. And end up seeing it on quite a few enemies, because there are actually quite a few enemies that have it up until this point. Your Majesty. So you've come, Princess Yggdra. You have been brave to come this far. Brave and foolish. Golgassa, prepare yourself for mother and father. Oh wow, it was a trap. Who could have seen this coming? Now! What? The bridge! No! You fell right into our trap. So predictable, Princess. Unhand me, you coward! It was rash to lose yourself in anger. We have a very important use for you. You will help bring about the Empire's sublime glory. Your Majesty, the girl's allies are drawing near. Nessia's men are at the ready. They should be able to annihilate our pursuers. We will withdraw to Corona. Yes, sir. Millenor, everyone, run! But why would they run? Unless you mean, like, toward you. So we're still in cutscene mode. Yggdra's over here doing nothing. Alright, so here we are. Princess Yggdra has been caught in their trap. No, that idiot! Millenor has arrived. Hurry and help Yggdra across the bridge that we can't cross. I wonder if there's like a cliff here or something. Because we do have an Undine who should theoretically be able to swim across a river. But we're not allowed to go this way. Sorry, I'm pretty sure these guys have no items. Oh, he still got the early drive. That's fun. Alright. Anyway. Alright, so we've got Roswell, Michi, and Millenor. We have a turn where we're doing absolutely nothing. So, Revolution. Sure. Let's just assemble a unit. Something like that. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. We can't do anything. Oh wow, all that 6,400 morale that Yggdra got from that high status. Wow, it's all gonna go away real fast. So Yggdra no longer has the invincible status. She's gonna lose here. This is what was supposed to happen when she fights Golgassa. get annihilated. You'll also notice the enemy card power is 1,500. Yggdra just took 3,200 damage from a 100% damage attack. Methinks the values are being fudged a little. Also, we're still getting that thing where the units are dealing more damage than they should be. That's actually really funny. We saw a Void Holy show up as soon as Yggdra immediately collapses. If I'm remembering correctly, timing-wise, that can work. That can actually happen. I mean, that's brutal, but I mean, the That's how it was gonna go, regardless. I'm thinking, it feels like the numbers aren't right. Because they're not. Oh wow, use Revolution, Yggdra. Use Revolution. I can't. Yggdra's a green unit. Oh, there goes all that morale. Oh, Yggdra's dead. Game over, I guess. That's not how this game works. Alright, get out of here, Yggdra. No, Princess Yggdra! Damn it! We were too late! Master Millinor, there are Imperial forces behind us. They've cut off our route back to the Paltina. Excuse me. You're joking! Damn, these guys are good. We'll never escape at this rate. We've got to break through somehow and return to Paltina. Alright, so let's talk about Nessia here. Statistically, he is a monster. So he has warp movement, like Roswell does. Same general thing. His weapon is Book. Very rare weapon type. If it's basically a staff that counters staffs. I'm pretty sure it does not counter. Pretty sure it counters staves, does not counter weapons. I don't remember what its interaction with is against bows, but it might actually be countered by bows. Anyway, not really relevant. So he has no battle penalty, which is annoying if you have to fight him the Ancient alone. He's got Void Ailments like Baldus, so no Gravity Chaos. And he's got Good Against Skeletons, which is completely irrelevant. That item would be nice to have. Ethereon is pretty strong. Alright, so what else are we looking at here? Just regular guys. Bunch of regular guys. Card power of 2100 is kind of annoying. Also, it's a move of 2, which is like, what? Alright, okay, so let me think real quick. So, if I wanted to steal from Nessia, I would need to have Millinor fight alone, which is a terrible plan. If I didn't want to steal from Nessia, I could try to run like Nietzsche into this guy. She's Blizzard. And we move like this, because we can't actually... We can put Roswell here, but we don't want Roswell to be there. Okay, so Nessia is involved in the Union, but he's way later. This puts Nietzsche against 2 knights, and with Blizzard and the Ice Javelin, she should be able to beat both the knights. Roswell has a decent matchup against the Witch. Millinor has good stats, so he should be able to beat his Witch. Nessia is the problematic one I'm looking at, but there's not much I can do about that. Yeah, I mean, roads are a problem, but if we get Nietzsche down, if Nietzsche gets down to the head, we can use Blizzard to do fatal damage. It's Diamond Dust for an Undine, I'm sorry. Yeah, so this deals fatal damage. So Nietzsche beats Knight on road, using, you know, the card of her people. So Millinor is definitely in a setup to win this. And then Roswell should have enough meter to take out his Witch. If he needs to use Blizzard, he can do that. I'm gonna choose to not, so I can save meter for Nietzsche against the Knight. Luckily, the Witches also only have 2 attack, so Roswell's 2 attack isn't as big of a deal. Okay. Here comes Nietzsche against the Knight. Not taking any damage is pretty nice. This Knight is not on the road, so he's not as big a deal. We're going to quickly take down that one and Diamond Dust away the head. If we had been a little bit better with our gauge management, we'd have had 4 instead of 3. But that's okay. Our Blizzard card is not particularly powered up, so it's all good. So yeah, the Ice Javelin, it does work. And this puts Millinor against Nessia, which Nessia has a really annoying card, so we'll see how this goes. So Nessia, has the card Reincarnation, which refills his unit and makes it a weapon type that is advantageous against you. It's pretty annoying. Also, with the Ethereum equipped, he just gets an insane amount of gauge. So I'm just gonna use Blizzard here, so I can deal a little bit of damage and take less damage. Just how it is. We're gonna take damage from Nessia. We're not gonna be winning this. I will say I'm pretty sure he can only use Reincarnation once. Once per clash, I should say. Ow. A lot of damage. I mean, I really don't want to have Nietzsche fight witches by herself. That's the recipe for disaster. If I end up not getting the Etherean because I don't have enough morale to steal with Millenor, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, you know, Knights on Roads, they're pretty mean. Alright, so we'll Fatal Damage the Knight. It's not bad. So next Knight is up against Millenor, which is a horrible matchup for it. What's the rest of this union looking like? It's going to be Roswell against a Witch, then Nietzsche against a Witch, which is pretty bad. And then Millenor against Nessia again, because the game loves to make Millenor lose morale, I guess. Protect status, eh? So yeah, you don't actually have to fight these guys. It's disadvantageous for you to fight them in the weirdest way possible. So if I had the Crystal Rod equipped, there's a rod that gives ice attack up. This would be fatal damage also, which is pretty cool. But we're saving that for later. I am trying to save some meter for Nietzsche, so Nietzsche has a chance of beating this witch. I mean, with fatal damage from Blizzard, it's not that bad of a chance, but it's not the greatest. Ow! Why? Alright, so this will just be a 1v1 loss then, which is fine. It's fine. We take those. It'll give us time to charge up for Millenor to take less damage from Nessia, I guess. And because we lose, Nessia doesn't start off with his reincarnation immediately available, which is not actually a good thing for us. Because unless you can take him down before he gets to use it, it's... Why am I charging? I'm gonna need to recharge. So he's gonna use reincarnation, and then I need to try to recharge Blizzard to get a 5v0, which is really horrendous. Oh wow, 4. That's actually a lot better than I thought it would be. It was horrible. It's less horrible than I thought, though. Alright, so Milanor can't fight anymore. Especially not against Nessia, so there's no stealing for us, which is okay. We can deal with that. Let's see. So the enemies all have Protect, which is, you know, you can't really do anything about. I'm saving Steel for movement later. Let's go ahead and go with Gravity Chaos. If I move Milanor there, Milanor is basically immune to getting hit by Nessia. If I'm thinking like ways that they could union to get Nessia, the Witch would have to come up here, but they only have the card only has a movement of 2, so that's not possible. If I'm here, there, we end up with Nessia and Union, so we don't want to go here. I think we just leave Roswell where he is. And move Nietzsche here. It's a little unfortunate that we're fighting the guy who has no morale left, so we're not going to get any bonus out of it. I mean, it's okay. We'll deal with that. We can get a little experience at least, which is, I mean, it's not nothing. Yeah, unfortunately, we sacrificed a lot of Milanor's morale. So, once again, we're going to be doing some morale healing for the next map. But we got out of it without losing really much in terms of Nietzsche or Roswell morale, which is pretty nice. And Nietzsche going aggressive with the ice attack up is going to help with, you know, overcoming the knight. Yeah, I do appreciate, one thing I do appreciate about the elemental attack up weapons, right? Like the Ice Javelin and the Ruby Staff. They both match the Ace type for their elemental damage card, and they both last for 5 maps, which is a lot of maps. I appreciate that. The Ice Javelin is a good weapon. The Ruby Staff is a good weapon. We haven't used the Ruby Staff yet. We will in the future. It's going to be important. Okay. What are we doing? Short answer, nothing. Long answer, nothing. We are doing nothing. We are still saving Steel. Let's go ahead and use the Ace Guard card. Master Milanor, we'll never make it back at this rate. I'll gladly sacrifice my life to take theirs. Don't lose heart. We're not giving up that easily. Now seems like the time. General Nessia, you have put forth a splendid effort, but your services are no longer required. Goodbye. What are you? No. Ha! What the? The Imperial soldiers. They're gone. What the hell? Soldiers don't just don't just up and attack each other. I mean, they can. It's not a good thing when it happens, but they can. There, I've removed those nuisances. You did this. What are you, crazy? Don't worry your pretty little head about it. I intend to take responsibility for losing my men. Huh? Hurry, royal soldiers. Your princess will be chained up in Corona soon. Once they're done with her, I cannot guarantee her safety. Now then, before they end her life, do you understand? Is what I say clear to you? Good. Then it's time I left this land as well. Hey, he's got a sword! No, he's got a book. I guess the book turns into a sword when he uses reincarnation, so... Planning to backstab us after all, huh? Stay on your toes, everyone. What the damn hell? Did he just stab himself? Yeah, he did. I look forward to seeing your progress. Huh? Hey! He's dead. He's dead. Master Millenor. This is so messed up. We better get back to Paltina. So, yeah. I was saving steel for this moment. Ah, this is the Mirror of Truth. Because, you know, that's just a thing that we randomly come across. If I had used a different card instead of Ace Guard there, I would have had a turn less. Okay, everyone, inside the walls. Yggdra, hold on. Oh wow, Millenor got MVP. What a surprise! It's not a. It's never a surprise. It's possible that we could have gotten it on Nietzsche or Roswell there, but we didn't. We didn't. The enemy said Yggdra's been hauled off to Corona. If we hurry, we can make it. We have to. We'll gather all the men we can spare and head for Corona. There's no time to rebuild Machina Bridge. That's all right. I know this area well. There's a detour. Good. Then let's get started. We're gonna save Yggdra. We are gonna save Yggdra, unless the title is very misleading. Alright, well, I mean, you know, we took some damage there, but we got it. So, yeah. No Yggdra right now. Oh well. Alright, next battle, Corona Outskirts. We will see how things go from there. Yeah. So, without any further ado then, this has been Shadow SP. Thanks for watching. Signing off.